What's up, guys? Back. We couldn't find an internet cable sad days. I know I have an extra one, but recently moved and all, and I had to use a different one for a different situation. So like, I don't have an internet cable to be able to connect directly, but I do have a different, more or less, connection server that I can connect to for the overall internet source. So we're gonna go ahead and try that for right now. Um, at this point, right now, we have tried our bard class. We're enjoying the bard class. It's not bad, but I feel like I do need to level up other classes as well. And I don't want to not know what I'm doing. So we're going to mix it up. Okay, so we're going to leave this chapter as it is for the main storyline, and we're just going to take a chill pill. We're going to go off on a little tangent, and we're going to go learn a different guild. So the Arcantis is over here. There's fishing, there's the rogues. Um, I am feeling oh, this is the pugilist. So we could go learn a martial arts class and learn close range combat and mix it up. Or we could do the Thaumaturge Guild and learn how to become a black mage. Hmm. One class would be pretty cool. Um, Gosh, it's so much fun when you have so many choices to try. The red mage would be fun too. What is a blue mage? What is a blue mage? Let's ask them. Hmm. I don't know what a blue mage is, guys. So what is a blue mage? Hey. Let me ask them. Can you learn Mechantist at level 1? Or do you need a special requirement? Interesting. Interesting. All right, you know what? We're we're gonna go learn we're gonna go learn Black Mage. So let's teleport here if we can. All right, we'll see if it gives me any entertainment changing to another class. This wonderful adventure of ours. Let's see, am I getting better? I don't know if I am. See? See, I want to deal with all the range classes first because I think learning the close range classes would be a lot. So, let's, excuse me, let's go ahead and tune to this, and let's go learn Arcantis. Or not Arcantis, but... You know what? Never mind, screw it. We're gonna go Arcantis. I don't know why, but I have this weird feeling we're gonna want to be playing Arcantis. So we're gonna go learn Arcantis. I keep on talking about Arcantis. I want to do Arcantis. My mind does not stop thinking about Arcantis in comparison towards the mage. I just cannot make up my mind. It's crazy how fun this game is that you can't even make your mind up. So we're gonna go learn Arcantis because I think Summoner is gonna be sick. And I want the Carbuncle pet. I don't know why, I do. Alright, so we're going this way. Oh, no difference. Still getting a delay. Crazy, man. Nothing I can do about it. I'm going through it. Oh, we learned a new ability. We learned creates a barrier nullifying knockbacks and draw-ins. Okay, arm's length. Oh, Arcantis is right here. Let's get this really quick. Tune to this. And let's go check out Arcantis. Alright, welcome to the Arcantis Guild. It is here where we research and develop the field of Arcanima. Arcanima is the science of employing arcane geometries, interact patterns that map the unlocked mysteries of existence to draw forth and manipulate the body's etheric energies. If you can prefer an arcane art build on unstructured thought and precise reasoning, then your discerning intellect may find a home here at the guild. Might you consider enrolling yourself as an initiate? Yes. Just as I predicted, before we proceed any further, however, let us first feed your appetite for knowledge with a morsel of guild history. The roots of the Arcanima can be traced back to the esoteric calculations practiced by the people of the South Sea Isles. It was these island folk that first discovered a method to express natural phenomenon into mathematical terms. Uh, building on this process, the existing mathematical formulae were further developed into arcane geometrics, precise patterns that allowed a practitioner to weave ether into specific magical effects. The mages who invoked this new form of magic became known as Arcantists, and the school of Arcanima was born. Many such mages wishing to expand their understanding of the world took to the seas, abroad trading vessels. Upon their arrival, Lemuncia Arcanis found themselves welcomed into their academic elite and soon secured positions in the realms of governance and council. The knowledge of an Arcanist, however, is traditionally passed on from master to chosen disciple. As such, Admiral Marable, counting several wielders of Arcanima among her personal staff, became concerned that this exclusionary practice would lead to the eventual extinction of the art. Still, at the Admiral's express orders, an official Arcanist guild was established and funding was provided for research and training. The complex and demanding nature of Arcanima, however, remains the greatest threat to its own future. If you invite such cerebral challenges, then you have but to reaffirm your commitment to joining our guild. Well, have you decided to enroll in a guild, or are you now intimidated by the thought of the excessive thinking? No, not. A weathered Grimari. Cool. Murray wishes you to reaffirm your desire. Yes. Your sound judgment is to be commended. Standard practice dictates that I introduce you to our guildmaster that you might convey your intentions in person. Due to extraordinary circumstances, however, he is unreachable at present. Instead, you may speak with Mistress Thybegrin. She has shouldered full responsibility for the guild's leadership in the interim. You will find her just over here by the bookshelves. You needn't be shy, though her mind is sharp and critical. Her manner is always most welcome. Okay. So we have officially now learned the epic story of being Arcantis. Hello, the Tharbagrium Guildmaster. Yes, I am Thybagrin. Greetings, and welcome to the Arcantis Guild. As Murray has doubtlessly explained, I am serving as acting guildmaster until our wayward leader deigns to return. I assume our capable receptionist also spoke of our art's origins. Allow me to expound upon its nature. Arcanima taps into the living energies of ether. The evidence of this is represented most aptly, perhaps, by our ability to manifest the arcane entity, Carbuncle, the manner of magic which is ethereal ally employs at our command. The core of the discipline, however, is found in the pursuit of divinative solutions to any potential quandary. Even on the field of battle, nay, especially on the field of battle, the principle takes precedence. If one wishes to make certain the question of victory, then one must apply the most effective strategy. An arcanist is measured by his ability to calmly analyze the situation from moment to moment and respond with the most appropriate spells at hand. The study of Arcanima will test your mental faculties to the point of perplexity. And are you prepared to reason your way through the predicament after predicament? Yes. An ambiguous response, the kind I most prefer. Let us now see if the clarity of your words is matched by the sharpness of your mind. Here, take the the Grimoire in hand, and we shall judge your aptitude for our discipline. The Grimoire. Cool. Alright, so looks like we just got our first equipment, I guess. Our character's gonna be running around naked, but, I mean, hey. It is what it is. The Armory bonus. You have changed to a new battle class. To lessen the burden of leveling multiple of the Surface Wars and classes, an experience point bonus known as the Armory bonus is added when slaying enemies and participating in fates. This bonus grows larger the greater the discrepancy between your current level and the level of your highest class, unless use this to your advantage when deciding when and how to raise the secondary class. Oh, sweet! So they give me boosts in order to help me with leveling. Now that's where it's at. All right, well that's very grateful to know. Okay, so let's go ahead and continue on. Acting Guildmaster Thorbjorn wishes to judge your aptitude of Arcanima. Is it a hefty tome? Is it not? I promise you, a grimoire's weight becomes a comforting anchor amidst the shifting seas of battle. A fact you will soon discover. In Lower La Nocia, you will find, among others, 3 species of pest: rats, little ladybugs, and Aureli. I ask that you employ your fledgling skill in Arcanima to eradicate 3 of each type of creature. Lead the city through the Tempest Gate, and you will soon encounter the potential targets in abundance. As long as you remain focused, I do not foresee those opponents causing you or your battling abilities undue difficulty. Once you return from completing this preliminary trial, I will welcome you as an official member of the Arcanist Guild. May your judgment remain swift and clear. Alright, so we are running around like a naked bandit, and we're getting ready to try out Arcantis. So, in this circumstance, let's press P and look at our abilities. Oh my. Psychic. Sizzix. Heals. Eggy Assault. Orders your carbon to use Downburst if Emerald Carbon is summoned, or Glittering Topaz if summoned. Cool. Deals unsuspected damage with a potency of 180 damage. Bio deals unsuspected damage over time. Summons a caster type pet to fight at your side. Shares a recast timer with summon 2. Huh. Miasma deals unsuspected damage with a potency, unsuspected damage over time. Resurrection resurrects target to a weakened state. Summon 2 summons a support type pet to fight at your side. Shares a recast timer with summon. Energy Drain deals unsuspected damage with a potency of 100 additional effect at their flow. Bio 2 deals unsuspected damage over time. Win deals unsuspected damage, potency 160. Your Carbuncle to use Glittering Emerald if Emerald Carbuncle is summoned, or Shining Topaz if Topaz Carbuncle is summoned. Only be executed while in combat. Gust deals wound damage with potency, targets 20 and all nearby enemies. Gouge. Glittering Topaz creates a barrier around you that absorbs damage, totaling 30% of your maximum health. Glittering Emerald deals wound damage with a potency of 30 and to target and all enemies around it. Addition for creates a windstorm centered around the target, doing damage to enemies who enter. That's at level 40. Downburst deals wind magic deals wind damage with the potency of 100 to target and all enemies nearby it. I don't get it. It sounds kind of I don't know. It doesn't feel like it has that the vibe that I was getting from it. Nah, I don't think this is the vibe that I was expecting. So you run around with the pet, you do 2 abilities, and you just continue the rotation? That's it. That's all that is. And then you could eventually transform into either a summoner or a scholar. I don't know what to think, guys. That's kind of weird. You know what? You know what? It actually wouldn't hurt to go check out. Let's go check out that class. Why not? Let's go check out Thermalodge or whatever you call it, the mage class. And I just want to get the class to get the ability thing so I can look at the abilities. Just so I can see like if it's something that I'm gonna enjoy. But when I read the Carbuncle stuff, it's just kinda like there's not a lot to it. Granted, I would assume that summoning the summoner class would be pretty good. To at least get to the point to be able to evolve into. But I'm also not. Whoa! That was kind of cool. 74 Ruby Carbuncle. What do you do at level 74? Like, what do you do? Like, oh my gosh. Like, it's level 74 for Cantus. And whatever else that he's decided to level up. Oh, I have this attuned then? Alright, let's go talk to them. Welcome to the Thornwood School. It is a fate that has guided your steps here. Within the hallowed halls, the art of devastation are taught primal magics with which to bring about an enemy's ruin. If you would join our ranks and wield the power of the thermology, I urge you to seize the moment and confide in your arcane ambitions. Sure. Yes, there truly was no other answer, was there? Lean closer now, and I shall whisper to you the terminology's beginnings. The nations of Udal inherited its traditions from ancient Baladadi, a city founded in the descendants of the first mages. The secrets of those illustrious sorcerers were ultimately entrusted to the priests of the Order of Nodathal, who have passed them down from generation to generation ever since. Focused and refined over centuries of use in the order's funeral rites. The arcane magics of the ancestors eventually merge as the art we now know as thought thaumaturgy or therminology. A freezing blizzard to halt corruption, a raging fire to cleanse the corpses, a bolt of lightning to expel the sins of mortal life. The the demowers employed in the preparation of the deed are equally infectious when applied to the living. Thus does our guild thrive in the depths of Arzaniath Osari, a sanctuary devoted to Thal, the divine arbiter of the afterlife. What you say then, adventurer, if you would plumb the abyssal depths of terminology, let our learned sages gild your descent. But before you leap into the darkness, you must prove to our guildmaster that you are possessed of the spiritual fortitude necessary to look upon, which waits therein. When you are ready to submit to the judgment of our most eminent mages, say the word. Okay, sure. Well, adventurer, will you join our guild, or do you presume to ignore the earnings of impatient destiny? A weathered scepter. A square maple shield. Yayak wishes you to reaffirm your desire to join the Thaumaturgs Guild. Yeah. A wise decision indeed, and to prepare for your initiation, I would have you study the volumes of fundamental thaumaturgical principle. We'll just call it the magical principle. All 108 of them. Holy moly! Or at least it would if such requirements had not been abolished to create a deterrent to fresh novices. They said, I suppose you shall just have to settle for calling upon the collective wisdom of our guild masters. We have 5, you see, all brothers of the same house, though they all wield supreme authority. And the eldest, who provides a singular voice for the guild when one is required, Master Kogabogi, I believe. All right, let's go talk to this sensei of sensei masters. You mean to tell me all these little midget people are the powerhouses of powerhouses? Alrighty then. Oh, what? Oh, Thal's seat, man. Did your mother never tell you to not startle a thermalurge? Look at that expedient face, or Kokabiogo. This gentleman is obviously a new applicant for the guild seeking audience with our eldest brother. Oh, prelate, yeah. She can recite the 307 verses of the funerary rites of the virtuous fallen, but the simple task of keeping our name straight seems ever beyond her grasp. Wow, well, I for one find the constant confusion endlessly entertaining. My apologies, good sir. My murmurant was not meant to mock your mistake. It is our sibling, Kokabuki, whom you should speak. What's this? Thal has led to us a new aspirant? Ah, Kokabuki. Were you here the entire time? Greetings, child. I am Kokabuki the eldest, and I would venture to say the wisest of the 5 masters of the Thermidals Guild. It is my solemn duty to furnish or would-be initiates with a succulent understanding of our beloved art. Thus, I would have your fullest attention. To wield therminology is to unleash devastation of the highest magnitude. The lethal force of our spells far exceeds the destructive capability of any other form of arcane manipulation. Fire, lightning, blizzards, somnolence, the Thumers calls upon an expansive arsenal of offensive incantations to incapacitate and obliterate all manner of adversaries. Open your mind to our sorceress teachings, and you too shall soon hold the unparalleled power of our discipline in the palm of your hand. Of course, such power has a price. You must be willing to plunge headfirst into the forbidding chasm of Terminology's secrets, for the advancement of the art comes only with the completion of deadly and terrible trials. I ask you now, aspirant, are you prepared to leap into the abyss in the pursuit of power unrivaled? Yes. A confident response. Your name, if you will. Very well, Jeppa, sir. Let us mark your initiation with three eminently practical gifts. Our first gift to you shall be, in addition to your hunting log, the names of such enemies that will prove suitable to your training as a Thermage. The second and third gifts are the scepter and the shield, instruments you shall need to focus the destructive force of your will. Did you believe your initiation over, my dear disciple? We have only just begun. Take your new weapons in hand, and I will set you forth upon your first trial. So apparently we use scepters and we use shields. Okay. I mean, hey, yo, I learned bio. Okay, so inventory. Actually, see. Let's swap on over. Put the scepter on. We are now. Oh, we need to put a shield on too. Hold on. Offhand. I apparently have an offhand and a shield. Okay. That's funny. Alrighty. Oh, wait. Hold on. Excuse me. Let us look at our abilities. Oh, boy. Blizzard. Deals ice damage with a potency of 100. Additional effects grants Umbral Ice or removes Astral Fire. Fire. Deals fire damage to potency. Additional effect grants Astral Fire or removes Umbral Ice. Astral Manipulation. Rush to a target party member's side, unable to cast if bound. Thunder 2. Deals lightning damage with a potency of 30 damage to all enemies in the area. Lightning damage over time. Only one thunder spell, including damage over time effect, can be cast when inflicted upon a single target. Scathe. Deals unsuspected damage with a potency of 100. Fire 2. Deals fire damage with a potency of any damage to target and all enemies nearby. Grants Astral Fire or removes Umbral Ice. Fire 3. Deals fire damage to a potency for 240 damage. Holy smokes. But I have to get to level 34 for that. Mana Ward. Creates a barrier that notifies damage totaling up to 30% of max health. Lasts for 20 seconds. So I get a shield for up to 30% of maximum health. And it lasts for 20 seconds, but it has a 120 second cooldown. As well as swaps Astral Fire with a single Umbral. Sleep. I don't know what to think. Traits. I mean, if I had like a test dummy to try it out on, that'd be cool. No test dummies. Alright, you know what? Let me see. They're level 32. Firestorm Lieutenant. That's awesome. Hey. Do you like mage in general? Oops. Do you like mage in general? That's awesome. Sorcon not online? Oh yeah, they're not online. I don't know what to think. Okay. So they prefer to tank. Alright, well, let's debate on this. So, what other classes can we get a quick look at? So there's Arcantis, there's Thermonage. Arcanus gives us the Carbuncle Pet. Where do we learn Red Mage? I don't know. I don't know, guys. I can't make up my mind. It's crazy. Machinist we don't get until like level 60. Alright, we're gonna try to focus on Arcantis for the time being before I go start crazy. So let's... I was in Thalno, right? No, it was not in Thalno. It was in, Mesa Lamosa. So we gotta run all the way out there. Let's see here. Character. Found guide. continue. Yikes. Running around as a naked arcantist. I think I went the wrong way. I gotta go up. Oh no, we don't. We need to go this way. Okay, so we're here. Let's go try these abilities and see what they do. That's it. I am not feeling the vibe. I do not know if I'm feeling the vibe of Arcantus. Okay, let's see. Okay, so I can't move while channeling. So that's my first kind of thing that definitely is not vibing with me. I'm not sure if I'm vibing with this. Alright, let's see. I have a pet to summon now. Oh, I got a pet. Whoa, who's this little guy? The Emerald Carbuncle. You can now summon a pet to do your bidding. You only have access to one pet now, but there will be opportunities to acquire many more as you continue your adventure. Cast the spell summoned from your hotbar to complete the arcane pact. Once your pet is summoned, a fixed hotbar known as a pet bar will appear. Um, will appear in your regular hotbar. The pet bar is preset with all the pet commands currently available to you freely, freeing up your normal hotbars for your personal actions and spells. The guard command orders your pet to guard his master, refraining from attacking you until you attack or are attacked. The city command orders your pet to refrain from attacking until you specifically order him to do so. The away command orders your pet to leave the battlefield. Pet orders and actions can also be set to your other bars by selecting from the pet tab under orders and the actions and traits. Okay, let me look at something. Where's my pet bar? Alrighty then. Well, let's see what happens. I want him to do this. Go do your thing. Is that a healing ability? Okay, that's a healing ability. Whoa. Oh, well that's kind of cool. Well, that's actually interesting. Huh. So he kind of helps me do my thing. He can help me do spells. Here, let me adjust this. Let me go to good layout. And where's my pet bar? Pet hopper. There. Save. So this little guy helps me attack. But he uses like wind abilities. Whoa, that's kind of cool. So my pet right now knows Gust. Okay. And it eventually learns Gouge. He could do massive AoE. Oh, and we get a shield for 1.5 seconds. Okay, that's cool. Alright, you know what? We're gonna give it a shot. We're gonna try leveling up this. We're gonna actually give it a good, genuine shot. Maybe I need to stop being judgmental about the class when I don't understand something. could see where the class could get very intriguing with the carbuncle. Alright, so where do we need to run? We gotta go that way. Oh, my little pet. And plus, the XP boost and stuff sounds like it's going to be really helpful for leveling. So I think in the long run, it won't be too bad. Where do I go? Oh yeah, it's all the way over there. Going on a magical journey, learning how to be an Arcanthus. Running around naked with no gear. All I got is a book. All good though. Go prove our might, shall we? I see the creatures beyond the city walls pose you little threat. It is with great pleasure then that I am formally recognize your initiation into the guild. From this day forth, you may proudly bear the title of Arcanthus. I suggest you continue your forays into the wilderness and keep the pages of your grimoire turning. There is no finer teacher than the harsh mistress of experience. And when you feel you can command Carbuncle as easily as you might move your own limbs, return to me for further instruction. I will be waiting. The next Arcanist quest will be available from Torbjorn upon reaching level 5. And I'm not level 5. Okay. So that's kind of degrading. To know that I am not level 5, but I am pretty much there. Okay. Can I jump off the ledge? I guess take the ferry. Where's the ferry guy? There's no ferry guy here. Okay. So I literally need to run all the way out. These guys. The struggle is real. have to get level 5. I don't even know where to go to get level 5. It's a bit crazy right now. Server is terrible. About ready to really switch. I'm getting really sick and tired of the delay. Every 30-40 seconds. I have to take a ship. Okay, so I don't know, let's go to Mist. This ferry's been out of service. How is the ferry out of service? How in the world would that ferry be out of service? It don't make any sense. Anyway, so we're gonna put this on my queue. Yeah, I need to get out in the open and get XP. I'm literally like at an inch of a bar off to get the XP that I need. Holy moly, these guys are level 15. Are you kidding me right now? Oh my gosh. They're seriously gonna make me only do that starting area. The padding for this is a little bit terrible. I gotta get to level 5. All I gotta do is like kill one more stupid little thing. Yeah. Right here. Then, yeah, that gave me enough XP. We're gonna kill all this stuff just in case. My pet is supposed to be defending me. Why are you not really defending me? I don't understand what the definition of defend is. Stand still to do all those special abilities. What else do I need to kill? Oh, sheeps. Oh no, I accidentally pulled the wrong guy. Oh no. Oh, I can't. Actually, I can't fight him. That's... Get here now? I don't know what my pet is doing. Everything's trying to target me. Okay, where's my settings for my pet? I need my pet not doing that. Hard. No pet is summoned. There you are. Weird. Okay, so I want to see what this ability does. Okay, so I didn't say it. Are you do you do AoE, bro? I think he does AoE. Oh my god. Oh my god. No. Does Gust really do AoE? Does he really do AoE? Look. Yeah, he actually does AoE. That's why I was running into so many problems, because he was trying to pull everything. Okay, little buddy. Now I know what you do. Gust is apparently broken. So you basically, you hit everything. Okay, so if I hit this right here, you're gonna hit all three. Yes. Okay. God, guys. Can't deal with the server. I am literally half tempted to swap servers. I need, like, to not be doing shenanigans. I'm getting 150% increase in XP. I feel like the Arcanist is very intriguing. I feel I don't know. I just feel it's the pet UI seems to be just kind of a little bit weak, in my opinion, on as to how things are supposed to be done. I feel, I don't know. I don't know, guys. Like, I guess I just don't know what I'm doing. That's all I can honestly say is I don't know what I'm doing. But because I don't know what I'm doing, making the class seem really bad, but it's not. And I want Carbuncle to be like right next to me all the time. I feel like he is too far away. Steady. Guess I can't change the stance? Weird, it's not working. Order your pet to follow behind you. Acting Guildmaster wishes to access to assist the improvement of your Arcania skills. A Jetbuster isn't it? Are you getting well? An empty stomach distracts the mind and leads to hurried judgment. I must often remind my Arcanists to take meals, so in sourced to do they become in their studies. Speaking of such, have you been practicing the tactics with Carbuncle? I believe it is time to assess and improve new skills. I, as with your previous travel, I would have you defeat foes in the lower Nocia, 3 wild dodos and 3 tiny magnadrogos. To be precise. Watch carefully the behavior of your opponents. Formulate an effective strategy and utilize the arcane entity to its fullest potential. I expect you back time for lunch. Alright, so it looks like we're going off to another location. Going to the lower part of La Mesa Lamosa, what do we call it? Upper. Okay. I know where to go now. Nice. Shield and stuff. Ah, oh, come back. Dang your gear. Never mind then. Whatever. Yikes. But we don't even really need these buttons because these buttons are going to be pitifully unbeneficial right now. It's just going to do whatever it's going to do by default, and I don't really have any control over it. It's always going to be on like permaguard. Alright, let's do the yellow jackets. Let's continue. So I'm now in the lower levels. Okay, let's test by killing this. My pet. Jeez. Oh, Dodo. Not in range. Go. Love how I still gotta take aggro. Weird. This third Dodo. Carbuncle's only doing like 1 or 2 damage, which is kind of critical. I feel like it should be doing more. Yeah, it's doing 2 damage, 3 like. Gross. Spirit Bond 2%. I need one more. Alright, let's go turn in the quest, I guess. Cross. Bum 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 bum. Always behind. Like really behind. Who's that? Garuda. A guy. 80. Sikarume. You're a summoner. Bum, bum. Welcome back, Chipluster. It appears your coordination with our carbuncle is progressing at a satisfactory pace. Shall we test your growing acumen with a more practical examination? Our work at Malavan's Gate requires us to inspect and record the contents of an incoming cargo. To simulate such a task, I have had several crates transported to the cliff south of the Sephir Gate. I want you to examine those crates and return the expected cargo here with me. You'd be surprised the depths at which some merchants will seek to deter our custom agents from performing thorough investigations. False bottoms, rotting foodstuffs, flesh-eating vilekin. I suggest you're prepared for any eventuality. Okay, so I don't get gear? Like what? Like what did I get here? I guess let's just do a best gear clone. Classes, all classes, all classes. Alright. Well, I guess it's better than nothing. So we need to go to the Zephyr Gate. Where that is. Hey, it's all the way on the other side again. Alright, let's start running. My goodness gracious, dude. Play is becoming real. Still going straight. That's another thing. I need to be able to build these up. I don't mind sitting still, but I don't know. Dude, I don't have many cast times to just sit here on my pet myself and cast. Yeah, see, it's only doing like 2 damage. Really cool effects though, just really cool, really cool effects as the summoner, or not summoner, excuse me, but just as this class. Just right at it, man. Just hit everything. Standing still is not cut to do. I am not a threat. Pray ignore my presence for the present and allow me to a moment to conjugate. reaction to my sudden appearance was within expected parameters, but I must admit I did not expect so proficient a performance against the enemies set against you. Yet, effective though your tactics were, I spied much room for improvement. As I watched you battle, the wheels of my mind all whirled into motion, as are they wont to do, inventing other possible strategies you might have employed. Let's see, taking into account your current level of ability, factoring the etheric constant, multiplying by the number of opponents, then applying your tactics to other potential combatants scenarios. Oh dear, my calculations indicate failure upon encountering threat level 9,785. Well, we'll have to see what we can do about that. Okay. Though the opportune window to do so has passed, I would nevertheless introduce myself. I am Calathea. I am Melvin's Gate Assessor. Uh, Acting Guildmaster, Thormod elected me to oversee your training and provide any necessary guidance and instruction in the field of Arcania. From what I have observed thus far, you have an admirable grasp of the fundamentals. I do, however, wish to confirm one small detail regarding your choice of arcane geometries. What factor most influences your actions during battle? Desire to outwit my enemy, potential for amusement. I simply do what feels right. Potential for amusement. uh, just as I predicted, and now I have the final element needed to perform another calculation. The probability of you becoming an arcanist of note is 90%. Give or take a half percent. Yes, the certainty is quite high. After all, I only know of one other practitioner who responded to my question in the same manner. It was the man who bestowed upon me this grimoire, the guildmaster himself. While our instructable leader is and I'm sure you've heard on an indefinite leave of absence, he did leave us with this most notorious saying to date. Strategy is a tool used to manipulate one's situation into the desired reality. No matter how gifted you and I might be, however, the instantaneous manipulation of reality that might cause us to suddenly become mighty arcanists is beyond our present abilities. Discipline and experience is the finest strategy in this case. I suggest you continue to focus on refining your aptitude with Carbuncle, mastery with an arcane entity, with greatly improve your success as a wielder of Arcania. Here ends your lesson for today. Pay returned direct to the guild. I believe Mistress Stone is awaiting some inspected cargo. Oh, and what of myself? I'm off to the fields, of course. The tactics I reasoned out earlier must be attempted in real life scenarios. Theory is all well and good, but there is no suitable for actual combat. We will meet again soon. Okay, cool. To be honest, guys, I am not really feeling the Arcantis. The pet feels a little off. That's all I can say. Like, for example, if I target this guy and then I activate my ability, I'm casting. Hit a cast. I did 20 damage. He did 3. Why are you only doing 3 damage? You should be doing more, in my opinion. And if I go to actions and look at the ability Gust, it says deals 1 damage up to a potency of 20 to target and all enemies nearby. So it says with a potency of 20 damage. My Ruin is doing 180. The conversion ratios just seem off. Yeah, we're gonna have to find something else to try. Why don't we, just for giggles, let's swap to the mage for a second here. Let's put on our shield. And out of curiosity, let's see how much damage you can do. Yep, so I have to stand still. See this, even though like I am of course gonna have to cast stuff, I feel still powerful. 20 damage, or 19, 18. I feel potent. Oh, engaged in the elementals. Unbrackle, Ice, and Astral Fire. Astral Fire and Umbral Ice are special status effects which allow Thornos to continuously deal devastating amounts of damage while still conserving their MP reserves. Casting one of the fire spells gives you Thermal and the effect of Astral Fire, which increases the potency of MP cost of further fire spells. At the same time, it lowers the potency and MP cost of Blizzard spells, but prevents all natural or spell-assisted gradual restoration of MP. Conversely, casting one of the Blizzard spells gives the thermal effect of Umbral Ice, which decreases MP cost of ice spells while increasing the MP speed at which MP naturally recovers. At the same time, it lowers the potency of the MP cost of fire spells. So yin and yang. Okay. As the Thorn Mage progresses in level and number of the Umbral Ice and Astral Fire effects, which can be stacked at one time, increases the larger of the stack, the more powerful the effect. Learning when to switch between fire and ice is key to being successful in extended battles. Okay, so that's kind of cool. The elemental gauge. The elemental gauge indicates whether you're under the influence of astral fire after casting fire spell or umbral ice after casting blizzard spell. While under the influence of astral, all fire spells will have increased potency but will require more MP to cast, while under the influence of Ice, you will have significantly increased MP recovery. You can review the job gauge at any time from the actions menu. Okay, so let's just try it out. Fire. Ice. Fire. Alright, let's do fire again. Fire again. 24 damage. Ice. Again. Okay. So that was a drastic increase in ice. Or MP. So watch. Fire. Fire again. Fire a third time. Level 3. I just don't want to sit still and not casting. That's my only problem, guys. That is honestly my only problem. I think I'm going to probably enjoy the Mechanist and the Bard the most. I've tried the other two ranged classes. Not feeling it. The Arcanist seems like it would be really fun, but I feel like the pet is just undertuned. I haven't touched any of the melee classes and stuff like that. I really want to do the Machinist. Yeah, and the Bard is just kind of where it's at, in my opinion, being able to move. Yeah, and I really want the Gunbreaker. Okay, well, we at least tried the different classes, but we will swap back on over to our main class, which is going to be our Archer. And we'll swap back on over to Bard. Because we definitely prefer being able to be on the move. I think that's just extremely and vitally important to be able to do that all the time. I gave it a shot. It was worth a shot, observing and seeing how it feels, but yeah, it just doesn't feel right. All right, well, we know where we need to go next. So we're going to go into the Beast's Maw. So we're going to go to our map. We're going to go teleport here, and we're going to go meet next phase of the main storyline on our Bard. So I'm just going to say this. So I tried out Mage and the Arcantist, and sitting and casting spells. I feel that Arcantist to the pet. Mage seems powerful, but cast let's see here. It's its job crystals. You mean swapping over to Summoner? Alright, so Uscaron, let's talk to him. Ah, you're back. Tell me the Sliff Elder as well. Thank the gods for that. I don't really know what to make of the rest of your tale, but I'm full glad Frixio didn't come to any harm. But there I go attempting fate. Run over to Little Solace and secure us peace with the slips before aught else befalls us. Rest assured, I'll send word to our friends Sharian or Sharalan and the twin at her both. To be honest, if you're having if you say having cast irons is something you enjoy, you won't like any of the casters. Yeah. You've done Gridania a great service this day, lad, and earned yourself a place of honor here at the Truthers in doing so. Be sure and come by whenever you feel like a drop of current firewater. Okay, so let's see. We're getting gear pieces, but the gear pieces are not really scaling with us, so it's kind of like pointless. Pretty sure that's eventually going to change though. Yeah, I like the instant cast ability. I think Bard and Machinist will. I think Bard and Machinist be my play style on top of Gunbreaker. Muskron has something he wants delivered to the slips. Say friend, there's something I'd like to ask you to see delivered to the slips of Little Solace. This as Asmia Rose Oil. It's a gift to celebrate the safe return of the tribe's elder and a token of Gridania's desire to unite. The wood is not what it once was. The calamity changed the elementals. The elementals weakened them. Until their strength is returned, we must lend them ours to keep the wood safe. But ours alone will not be enough. We must have the strength of the slips as well. Only by working together and fighting together will we serve together, and the 12 was with us. The gift I ask you to bear is the symbol of the hope that both Gridania and Slips alike will live to see the light beyond this darkness. All right, Vixen, what you want, girl? You just want to sit in my hands, my lap? What do you want? Deliver the roses to Nolexia and the encampment. So we'll go here. Alright, let's get on our full horse. Our chocobo. Bum 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 ba-da-dum 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 bum 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 bum. What's up, Vixen? Give me that death stare look. Alright, there is Nolexia. gift from Walking One Buscaron. A gift. A gift for these ones. Excuse me here. Such a lovely scent. This one has never smelled anything like this before. Walking One Buscaron and Adventuring One are very kind. Know that this one is deeply grateful. Many walking ones are scary. Many walking ones utter many lies and much deception. But this one is moved. Let all these ones be friends forever. Nice. All classes. Okay, so let's speak to Kusumo or Kamuso. Kamuko wants to discuss a piece with Rixio. Nice. One has been expecting walk one. This one fetches other one. This one is pleased to see walking one again. Welcome to the home of these ones. Ah, there you are, Jetbuster. We have been hearing tell of your deeds of daring do. Well done. Ah, the walking ones who aided Naraxia. This one is grateful. A pleasure to have been of service. If you do not mind my asking, how did your misadventure come out? This one does not mind. The misadventures, as Walking One calls them, of this one began when Imperial ones entered the wood. Fearing trouble, these ones decided to watch Imperial ones closely. But these ones watched too closely, the Imperial ones noticed and tried to catch these ones. Having nowhere else to hide, this one fled into Totorak. With this one, with that this one had not, in Totorak, Sinister One robbed and Black tried to feed this one to a many-legged one. A sinister one robbed and Black. Why do I have a feeling that I should be more worried about that than I am? Other Frixo, we come to you as emissaries of the nation of Gridania. This missive bears the words of the elder Seedseer. This one sees, so walking ones of Gridania are fearful of Lord Rama. When you put, yes, your people summoned the Lord of Levin but once, yet that single occurrence occasioned great alarm. But it's not as if the Gridanians dislike you or anything. Actually, it's just the opposite. They think of you as friends, and they don't want anything to get in the way of that. That's why the elder Seedseer wrote to you. This one well knows and respects Born One Canathena. Be assured, like walking ones of Gridania, these ones have no desire for conflict. These ones restored to summoning Lord Rama to protect the wood from Imperial ones. This one counseled against doing so, but was not heeded. Against this one's wishes, Lord Rama was summoned, and all those ones who took part became touched ones. These ones want to desperately to turn touched ones back to normal ones, but did not know how and still do not know. Touched ones, meanwhile, wanted to turn these ones to touched ones and didn't know how. So this one fled to little solace with all those ones who did not wish to be bound to Lord Rama. But walking ones of Gridania not fear, no, need not fear touch ones or Lord Rama. Unlike other primal ones, Lord Rama is not callous and cruel. So as long as walking ones do not trespass on these ones' ancestral homeland where touched ones reside, walking ones will not suffer thunderous judgment. Oh, okay, so he's like the... Okay. But this one has spoken enough of touched ones. This one would speak instead of these ones. As this one said, these ones desire peace with walking ones of Gridania, and so those ones ask for a chance to set things right. By the way of the Nadina, mortals who are tempered come to take on the qualities embodied by the primal in question. In the case of the Sliffs, Rama's influence has made them fiercely protective of their homeland. That explains why they're so hostile towards trespassers, but what about the abductions? A fine question, Yeda. The abductions are, I believe, an expression of tempered Sliff's desire the reconciliation, another quality traditionally associated with Rama. In the crudest manner imaginable, they seek to bring their fellows back into the fold. A timely reminder that the challenges posed by each primal are unique. Elder Frixio, we thank you for making your will known to us. The people of Gridania will rest easier in the knowledge that they and the Sliffs are united in their desire for peace. Wishing to cooperate, this one has written down the feelings of these ones. Please see that these feelings are conveyed to Horned One Kanasena. Nice. And with that, I believe we can lay the matter of Vermont to rest. That Sliff Elder is very reasonable, I must say. You could learn a lot from him. Was that a Jibby? If so, I feel it only fair to observe that one of us wouldn't recognize reason if it punched her on the nose. Did I say fair? I meant reasonable. Two are always fighting, it's priceless. Anyway, we're going to head back to the Waking Sense and tell Menphilia all about it. Fear not, we will be sure to mention the instrumental part you played in all of this. And while we see to that, we should appreciate it if you would deliver Frixio's missive to the Adder's Nest. Elder Frixio, we humbly thank you for your time. It has been an honor. The honor to this ones together. Let the walking ones of Gridania and these ones find a way to live in peace. Please wait, walking one Jitbuster. This one has yet to give walking one a token of this one's appreciation. Ooh. When these ones summon Lord Rama, these ones were gifted this crystal. This one now bestowed crystal upon walking one as a symbol of these one's trust. We got a crystal? We just freely get a crystal. We don't have to face the primal. We just get freely a crystal. Okay. We are 3 crystals in. Yes, this one was not mistaken about walking one. Walking one is destined to walk a fate far crueler than this one can imagine. A billion light from within, walking one enveloped the crystal. This one saw. Mark this one well. That crystal will one day be of use to walking one. Walking one must keep the crystal safe at all times. Before walking one, uh, before walking one returns to Regania, this one would ask walking one to watch touched ones. So long as touched ones are not trouble, touched ones will not make trouble. If walking one witnesses touched ones making no trouble, mayhap walking one can testify to walking ones of Gridania that these ones mean no harm. These ones' homeland is fraught with danger. This one marks down a safe place to look out for touched ones. Okay. Stand slash lookout east of Osalis. So we just got our third crystal. That was pretty straightforward and easy. That was way easier than I thought it was going to be, just to get our crystal. But okay. Yeah. Pretty straightforward. We also tried a little bit of Arcantis. We also tried the more or less the introduction to the Black Mage, and just didn't get the vibe. Wasn't feeling it. I don't like sitting there and not doing anything. Yeah, just not my style. I feel like the machinist is going to be probably one of my other favorites, and Gunbreaker and Red Mage will probably be the ones that I personally would be always focusing on. Well, right now we're just going to go ahead and continue on. We're going to start heading to stand slash lookout east of Solace. So we are going this way. My friend online? No. Nope, of course not. Alright, let's click here, I guess. Oh my god. Slants, let's look east of Solace. What's happening? I don't get what I'm supposed to do. Slash stand. What do I have to do? Let's ask you to observe his tempered kindred in this Sliff homeland, hoping that your testimony might serve to reassure the Gridanians that they have nothing to fear from his people. Take yourself to the location he has marked on your map, and slash look out from tempered sliffs. So do slash look out. Oh boy. There are tempered sliffs in the distance. You do not sense that they pose danger if left alone. Deliver Frixio's missive to Versal Heliox. Am I going? Oh, okay. Yeah, we can go there. Back to Gridania. Okay, let's continue. Oh, let's see. Ah, if it isn't just Buster, how went the meeting with the Sliffs? You missed it from the Sliff Elder herself. If I may. So the Sliffs have no desire for conflict, nor do they intend to summon Rama. And so long as we leave the Tempered Ones be, we need not fear any aggression on their part. The Elder Seedseer will be overjoyed to hear that the Sliffs have welcomed our adventures, and in the knowledge that they bear us no ill wills, we may channel our resources towards tackling the more conspicuous threats to our security. You have done this nation a great service, my friend. On behalf of all Gridanians, I give you my thanks. We just get a huge chunk of XP. Okay. The Sylphic folk have long been friends to Gridania. The mere thought of being at war with them pained the elder Caesar to no end. But owing to your efforts, she will be able to rest easier. Being the benevolent soul that she is, my lady will surely try to find a way to reverse the tempering process. Once again, I thank you. Had the Psychons of the Seventh Dawn not offered to meditate or mediate between our peoples, suspicion and doubt may well have led us into needless conflict. Pray pass on my regards to Lady Min. Hello? Hello, Jipbuster, can you hear me? It is I, Minfilia. Yeda and Papalo returned some little while ago, and they wasted no time in regaling me with the tale of your exploits. Thank you in large part. The name of one primal may be stuck from our list of enemies, and the Gridanians may turn their attention to more pressing matters. Well done. Yet the end of one tale is but the start of another. Pray return to the waking sands at your earliest convenience. I would appraise you of your present situation in person. Alrighty, so we are now going all the way back to the waking sands. And we're gonna go apparently speak with Tataru. And do our thing. And look at that blade, man. That's just sick. What class are you? You're a dark knight, but yet you have a blade of really cool light. Like, that's just... Who's this guy that looks like an angel? A paladin. Blade's honor. That's crazy. Alright. That's really cool. There you go. Alrighty, so let's begin to find a place to teleport to, because we need to go back to the sands. Map. No. Teleport here. let's continue on our adventure here. While we deal with server lag connection all day. Run, my little chocobo. Where are you? Okay, yes. Okay, yep, you are a level 12 wannabe mage. Gotcha. Guys, my cat's going psychotic over here. Do do do. Bum 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 bum. Ataru. Well, if it isn't my favorite adventure, welcome back, Buster. Lady Mephilia awaits you with the solar panel. Please enter at your leisure. Yes, ma'am. I'll gladly go enter. Oh no. I am given to understand that the matter of Ramah has finally been resolved. I fear resolved bespeaks a prominence we cannot rightly claim. Yet, I am well satisfied that the Lord of Levin will not trouble us in the foreseeable future. Your satisfaction is assurance enough for me. How fares the investigation? Well, enough. Thenacard is sparing no effort. There are many in one, just as you suspected. Their purpose, however, eludes us still. I see. I have been meaning to ask, but is Alasia quite well? I feel as if I have scarcely seen her in recent days. Oh, you haven't, and nor have I. Alas, Alasia has chosen to walk her own path. Stubborn girl, but you may be assured that our destination remains the same. And on that note, I take my leave of you. I trust the Ballstallion report will serve you well. I take it we can proceed as discussed. Why do you ask? You scarce need my permission to act. Keep on seeing this person. It is good to see you again, Jetbuster. I have been looking forward to congratulating you on your triumph in the 12th Wood. Owing to your efforts, conflict has been averted. Truly, you have done the Psychons proud. With that, we can strike Ramah from the list. So who's next? The Senkin and the Leviathan? Lord of the Whirl has not answered his minion's call of late, nor is he expected to do so in the near future. While the Sankegan remain as aggressive as ever, they lack the quantity of crystals required to call forth their god. As with the Sliffs, we can leave them to their own devices for a time at least. For a time bears repeating, we can ill afford to fall complacent. It is as Yostola says, unless we know the minds of the beast tribes, we can cannot predict with any certainty when a primal will return to plague the land. This being the case, we must proceed with as much haste as prudence allows. Any word on Titan? The Maelstrom keeps the kobolds under constant observation. We shall hear from them ere long. You may depend upon it. Indeed. So then, all the known primals that have been active in recent times, we are left with Gridania. Wait, I meant Garuda, who is the primal of the Ixo who live near Gridania. Yes, that's what I meant. So many moms to cover. What that would that there would a more efficient way to conduct our surveys. We're here still with us. We should not have waited for a more practical solution. He's not wrong there. Where where in the world are you, Chief? But one sure step at a time. Henceforth, the Warder of the Twin Adder will handle all matters pertaining to the slips under the sage guidance of the Seed Seers. I bid you all enjoy a moment's respite. You have earned it. Something's not right. Is there something else, Jetbuster? Beg pardon? A man named the Habra, sporting a red mask and robed in black. 12 persevere. Prior to the calamity, the Askins took great pains to remain hidden. Why would they choose to cast off the veil of secrecy now? Gods, this bodes ill. We must take advantage of the present lull in primal hostilities and investigate this La Habra. Learn all we can of him and his designs. I dread to this. Eek! Satoru! What? A sliff? In Thornland? Noraxia. At long last, this one's fine walking one Jetbuster. This one is most dependable of these ones. Is sent to Elder One Frixio to help walking ones. This one is called Noraxia. This one comes as a friend, lest these ones be friends. Pleasure to meet you, Noraxia. Okay. Equipment failure. I don't know what just happened, but okay. Yes, Satoru is ready to express her fright. She is to express everything else. Not all of us are forged with the same steel as you, I'm afraid. But it takes all kinds to make a family, and it pleases me to no end to see ours continue to grow. One by one, the people are yours are beginning to unite, Jetbuster, drawn to the hope that shines within. Yet a darkness threatens to engulf this light. Never have I doubted the Askian's presence, but That they have grown so brazen as to carry out their work in plain sight fills me with a sense of deep foreboding. Okay. Look back from the wood. Okay. Okay. So we are almost level 33. We're still climbing. I don't know what I'm feeling right now. Machinist is really getting to me. I'm wanting to learn how to play it. Pugilist would be pretty cool too. Anyway, I feel what would have you investigate the mysterious Alhambra. I'm afraid there is no rest for the weary, Jetbuster. We must deliver further into the motivations of the masked man. The asking known as the Habra, this is an ideal moment to do so. While our hands are not bound dealing with another primal, at present we know little and less about the Askians, only the destruction follows in their wake. At present we know little and less about... Oh, that didn't toggle. I should not be surprised if these beings are behind the chaos that racks the realm. If my fears prove to be my reality, we must do all in our power to stop them. Earlier, I sent word to each Grand Company to solicit cooperation. The Mortal Flames responded to the effect that they have information on the potential sighting. This is intelligence that we can ill afford to ignore. Go speak with Flame Commander Swift at the Hall of Flames in Ulda to inquire further how you go about the investigation thereafter. I leave wholly to your discretion. But whatever you do, never forget that we are all dealing with the unknown. You cannot take too many precautions. Be safe, Jetbuster. Alright, so it looks like we are now going to Buddha, and we're going to be doing some stuff there. Apparently going to the Hall of Flames. Alright, let's see here. And you know what? You know what I can do as well? While I'm here in Ulda? We're going to go see about getting that monk class, the pugilist. Just kind of see what their abilities are, just for your introduction. Alright, so we are here. The pugilist is right there, so we're just gonna run straight up. We're gonna go check it out. Armin. Gargaruna. Check this out. Greetings and welcome to the Pugilist Guild. We pugilists are specialists in hand-to-hand combat. Through rigorous training, we forge devastating weapons of our fists and feet, which we employ to great effect in battle. There is no better place in all the realms to train and are disciplined than here. If you would walk the path of the pugilist, I highly recommend you add your name to our roll. What say you, friend? Yeah, sure. A decision you'll not regret, but before we proceed to the paperwork, it is essential that you know something of our guild's storied past. Since time immemorable, man has used whatever has been at his disposal to settle disputes. In the beginning, that meant fighting with his fists. Such hand-to-hand combat exists in various forms throughout Eorzea, each evolving independently of one another. The origins of pugilism, as we know it, however, can be traced back to the staging of our barehanded bouts of the Coliseum. These contests attracted fighters from far and wide, bringing their myriad style crashing together on the blood sands. Amidst this chaotic intermingling of styles, there arose a pugilist of singular strength and skill. This woman made it her life's mission to master every form she encountered, that she might refine her art. Among her many sung-worthy exploits, we pugilists remember her participation in a gladiator tournament most fondly, back when barehanded fighting was still seen as a pastime for peasants. She took on fully armed and armored gladiators and effortlessly bested a lot of them. The word of her feat spread across the realm like wildfire, of course, and Ulda swiftly transformed into a center of pugilism, with people flocking from all over to train under this master among masters. The woman's name was Cornelia, and it is to her that the Pugilist Guild owes its existence. The art practice here is based on her all-encompassing style, and this training hall is modeled upon the one which she once built. And there it is, a brief history of our guild. I've told this tale 1,000 times, but gods, it never fails to fan the flames of the fighting spirit. Now then, before we can proceed with your enrollment, you must first obtain the guildmaster's approval. Let me know when you're ready to meet him. Are you ready to present yourself to the guildmaster's inspection? Yes, sir. Weathered Hora. Pugilist arm. Interesting. Master Harmon is among the greatest pugilists of our time. For long years, the man ruled the Blood Sands as the Holy Fist, though he has since retired in favor of training aspiring fighters. You will find him overseeing his charges yonder. Go now and show him the fighting spirit that burns within you. Yay! Who's this guy? Past time you got your arse back here. Well, what did the dancer have to say about my proposition? You're not my errand boy. There's no dancer. There never was. I'm not doing anything in this indecent. I swear to the gods. That's funny. What? You're here to enroll? Oh, well, why didn't you say so sooner? In my capacity as guildmaster, I would be glad to give you a premiere on the art of hand-to-hand combat. Doubtless, you already know this, but we pugilists fight with our fists and feet. Um, while these don't deal as much damage as a blade, it hardly matters when you can land several blows for each swing of the sword. But we lack in destructive force. We more than make up for its speed and cunning. Under my guidance, not only will you master striking techniques, you'll also learn to string them together to deliver an endless flurry of blows. Only through such fierce combinations can a pugilist realize his potential. Arg. Okay. Oh, please, crikey. I spent from all this talking. You ought to speak more, son. It gave me a chance to catch my breath. Where was I? Right. Joining the guild. Before you do so, I must warn you that the path of the pugilist is long and arduous. Do you believe you've got what it takes to go the distance? Be honest with yourself now. Yes. Yes, you have the fighting spirit I can see it in your eyes. I see no reason to deny you a place in these halls. Welcome to the guild, son. To help you on your way, I'll add some names to the hunting log, opponents that you might hone your skills against. So, as to make a bustling pugilist of you, here's your very own pair of Hora. They're a tad old and rusted, but they'll serve to make you look meaner, I reckon. Now I have a mind to assign you your first lesson. Arm yourself with your weapon and let me know when you're ready to begin. Okay, so we just got our first weapon. And I guess we have to equip it. So, yeah. Let's see what happens. So it's going to obviously make me 100% naked. We're just going to equip whatever best gear we have. Time being. And then we are going to the weapons. Cool. What's this ability? Oh, I guess I can't really read that. Alright, we'll do it this way. Boot Shine delivers an attack with a potency of 200. Well, that's right off the bat. That's really powerful. True Strike delivers an attack with a potency of 270-300 while when executed from a target's rear. Can only be executed when in raptor form. Additional effect charges form to Oriole. Snap Punch delivers an attack with a potency of 270-300 when executed from a target's flank. Can only be executed when in quarter form. Changes form to Ovo. Fist of Earth reduces damage taken by 10%. Cannot be used with Fist of Fire or Fist of Wind, and shares a recast timer with both. Wind Snakes delivers an attack with a potency of 230 to 260 when executed from a target's flank. Can only be executed when in raptor form. Increases 10%. Increases damage by 10%. Changes to the Oriole. Arm of the Destroyer delivers an attack with a potency of 110 to all nearby targets. Demolish delivers an attack with a potency of 80-110 when executed from a target's rear. Can only be executed when in Oriole form. Fist of Wind increases movement speed. Cannot be used with Fist of Earth or Fist of Fire, and shares a recast timer above its effect on reuse. Just increases movement speed. That's pretty cool. Mantra increases HP recover via healing actions by 10% for yourself and nearby party members. And Perfect Balance grants 6 stacks of Perfect Balance, each stack allowing the execution of a weapon, a skill that requires a certain form without being in that form. Sounds pretty cool. Not gonna lie. Harmon wishes to teach you your first lesson. Looking every bit of pugilist, son. Now the learning can commence. For your first lesson, I want you to test your fledgling skills against the vermin. Get out there and put down 3 marmots, 3 hornets, and 3 shrews. Return here when the deed is done. And now, this goes without saying, but I expect you to fight using the Hora I just gave you. It counts for not if you skewer the beasties with the spear or fry them with the spell. So. Nice. Alright, let's go try it really quick. So let's go run over here and just see how this feels. Red Carbuncle. So cool, dude. Ruby Carbuncle. Well, let's go try this out really quick and see how it feels. Ifrit Niki. like a summoner? Yeah, he's a summoner. The summoners have Ifrit apparently. Alright, well, let's go get some hand-to-hand combat in on these starter armaments. Oh. That feels bad. Nice. Okay. Let's keep on beating stuff up. Oh, I feel powerful. Whacking things like a boss. Learned a new ability. Did I? Oh, what I just learned. Okay, let's continue. Alright, let's continue. Yep. Alright, let's see here. So I need to go find snapping shrews. I don't know what snapping shrews are, but we'll find out. Let's see here. Let's grab from our list of stuff. Our mount guide. Alright, so let's see. We gotta go all the way over there. Alright, let's go. The passive stuff. Nothing specific. Okay, so snapping shrews. Here they are. True Strike delivers attack with opponent's Sieve 270, 300 when executed with the target's rear. Can only be executed when in Raptor form. Changes form to Quarter. Okay, so let's see what happens. Pugilist forms. Unlike other melee classes, Pugilist weapon skills are used to cycle 3 unique battle forms, which dedicate their flow weapon skill combos. Many pugilist weapons skills will either change your form upon execution or require you to be in a certain form to execute. There are also weapon skills which will grant damage bonuses when executed while in a certain form. The 3 types of forms are as follows: Raptor, Coral, and Oppo Oppo. By successfully changing your form from Oppo Oppo to Raptor to Coral precisely in that order, you granted an increase to attack potency as well as other additional effects based on the weapon skills executed. Swiftly flowing from one form to the next as the situation demands is key to becoming proficient in the art of the monk. Okay. Well, let's see what happens. Let's test this ability out, shall we? What just happened? But hey, let's do it again. I'm not understanding the vibe here. I mean, it's cool, but I just don't understand the vibe. With the class. Wait, let me check some. Can I shoot from a distance with that? Let's find out. Target is not in range. Okay, so yeah, we have to be close range. Well, I guess. Quests are offered opportunities not only to earn guild items but also new class specific actions. Okay, cool. So I'm now level 5. If I want to continue playing. Let's get our other. Let's swap back on over to this, and we equip the best gear. Some of my pet. Uncle, and I can just do stuff. I really like the animation. I don't know what guys to play. Both of the classes are pretty fun. I just don't like having a play style for it. Gracious, it's being delayed all the time. go level 10 and see how it feels. There is an ability that I'm very curious about. My goodness, this is terrible, guys. Alright guys, I think we're gonna leave it at this. Since I got to level 7, we're just gonna chill for right now. But continue on this little epic adventure of debating on what next class to play, since there's so many different classes. The Carbuncle seems to be really fun to play with, but at the same time I feel like it's still undertuned damage wise, but I could be underestimating it. But yeah, we'll be back later.